Johnny be fair and Johnny be fine and wants me for to wed. And I would marry Johnny, but me father up and said, I'm sad to tell you, daughter, what your mother never knew. But Johnny is a son of mine, and so he's kin to you. Oh, Seamus be fine and Seamus be fair and wants me for to wed. And I would marry Seamus, but me father up and said, not again. I'm sorry to tell you, daughter, what your mother never knew. But Seamus is a son of mine, and so he's kin to you. Oh, Dad. Michael be fair and Michael be fine and wants me for to wed. And I would marry Michael, but me father up and said, I bet you can guess. Sorry to tell you, daughter, what your mother never knew. But Michael is a son of mine, and so he's kin to you. Well, you never saw a lad. Oh, a maid, I'm a maid. So sad and lonely as I was. The lads in town were all me kin, and me father was the cause. If life should thus continue, I shall die a single miss. Horrors. I think I'll go to mother and complain to her of this. Oh, daughter, haven't I told you to forgive and to forget? Your father sowed his wild oats, but still you needn't fret. Your father may be father to all the lads, but still he's not the one who sired you, so marry who you will. Woohoo! Women's lib. A long time ago. Now, Burt has another side to this story.
There's another side to the story. This is a lad who's got a similar problem. He can't find a mate either.
Yeah, talk right into that.
Talk right into that? How's that? Okay. So, ready?
Yeah.
Well, Jenny be fair and Jenny be fine and wants me for to wed. I would marry Jenny, but me father up and said, I hate to tell you something, son, you maybe never knew. But Jenny's voted Democrat since 1992. Well, Julie be fair and Julie be fine and wants me for to wed. I would marry Julie, but me father up and said, oh, listen, boy, a girl's a toy for cold and lonely nights. And Julie's worked the last 10 years for women's equal rights. Well, Mary be fair and Mary be fine, marry me. Father said, you're out of your head, she's not the girl for thee. She works in an abortion clinic and lives with pain and strife, and might get blown to smithereens someday by right to life. Well, Rachel be cute and thinks of me as husband on the hoof. When me father heard of it, he up and hit the roof. How can you think to marry her? You know the girl's a Jew. I didn't mention Stephanie, who's pagan and vegan too. Well, every time a woman seems to be the one for me, me father blows it all to hell with his philosophy. But if I let him pick me wife, like him I will become. So I will pair with whomever I care, me doc and kiss me bum.
Oh, thank you, Burt, for equalizing out that whole scene there.
So, but anyway, enough of that. Mountains of Mourne. Oh, Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes or barley or wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the street. And at least when I asks them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. I believe that when writing a wish you'd expressed as to how the fine ladies in London were dressed. Well, if you believe me when asked to a ball, faith, they don't wear a top to their dresses at all. I've seen them myself, and you could not in truth say if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them fashions now, Mary McCree, where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. Oh, I've seen England's king from the top of a bus. I've never known him, though he means to know us. And though by the Saxon we once were oppressed, still I cheered, God forgive me, I cheered with the rest. And now that he's visited Erin's green shore, we'll be much better friends that we've been heretofore. When we've got all we want, we're as quiet as can be, where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course. Well, now he is here at the head of the force. I met him today, I was crossing the Strand, and he stopped the whole street with one wave of his hand. And there we stood talking of days that are gone, while the whole population of London looked on. But for all these great powers, he's wishful like me, to be back where the dark morn sweeps down to the sea. Oh, there's beautiful girls here, oh, never you mind, with beautiful shapes nature never designed, and lovely complexions, all roses and cream. But O'Loughlin remarked, with regard to the same, that if at those roses you ventured to sip, the colors might all come away on your lip. So I'll wait for the wild rose that's waiting for me, where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, what shall I do for Times have changed, all the good times that we had are gone now. Past this way, only memories will remain tomorrow. I thought my dreams would be enough for a while, and all the plans that we made. Hey, we had love, that was all that we had. Even that don't seem the same. Peace of mind, where's their happiness? We should be having. We can't find any answers in the good times we had. I thought my dreams we can't find any answers in the good times we had.
In constant sorrow all through his days, I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble, no pleasure here on earth I found. For I'm not this world, I'm bound to ramble, and have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him now. Well, it's fare thee well, my own true lover, and ne'er expect to see you again. For I'm about to ride that northern railroad, perhaps I'll die upon this train, perhaps he'll die upon this train. You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may dwell. Then you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave, while he is sleeping in his grave. Baby, your friends think I'm just a stranger, a face you ne'er will see no more. But there is one promise that is given, I'll meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around, they've gone away. I've been sifting through the layers of dusty books and faded papers that tell a story I used to know, and it was one that happened so long ago. Here we go. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Did you get it? Pretty close, right? You'll get another chance. Now I hear the owl calling softly as the night was falling with the question. I reply, but he's gone across the borderline. He's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. is the one that comes between the edge of night and the bright of day. It's when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. It's gone away yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Thank you. You did a fine job there.
It's Kamakayen, no Naryan. Try with me. It's Kamakayen, no Naryan. Beautiful. And then the next one is Kamakayen, wary. It's Kamakayen, wary. It's Kamakayen, no Naryan. Mata de wargujenta. Beautiful. Let's try it again. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Is Kamakayen wary? Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. One more time. Everybody a little faster. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Is Kamakayen wary? Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. That's the chorus. You got it. So I'll do the verse and you do the chorus. Here we go. Chera-wayu, 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 wary. Chera-wayu, fansa-waya, mata de wargujenta. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Is Kamakayen wary? Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. Very good. Post some people up, post some people up, post some people who wary. Post some people who do stay is my shagan our margin. Post again, they know Naryan, is Kamakayen wary. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. Once again. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Is Kamakayen wary? Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. Chera-wayu, 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 wary. Chera-wayu, fansa-waya, mata de wargujenta. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Is Kamakayen wary? Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. Post some people who, post some people who, post some people who wary. Post some people who do snai is imaji agara margin. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Is Kamakayen wary? Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Is Kamakayen wary? Is Kamakayen no Naryan? Mata de wargujenta. All right.
And there was high done, low done, underdone and overdone. All the little younger Dunnes, in and out they run. There was old Dunne and young Dunne's youngest son. Young Dunne will be the Dunne when old Dunne's done. Now I once was well acquainted with a man named Joseph Dunne, a very jolly man indeed, and full of harmless fun. He courted young and married was when he was 21, and a very respectable couple were Mr. and Mrs. Dunne. And there was high done, low done, underdone and overdone. All the little younger Dunnes, in and out they run. There was old Dunne and young Dunne's youngest son. Young Dunne will be the Dunne when old Dunne's done. Now in the course of time, the eldest Dunne, he took himself a wife, and then he found he had to face the hardest task in life. To keep 5 little bellies full and a wife that wanted fun. To any man who could do that, you'd have to say, well done. And there was high done, low done, underdone and overdone. All the little younger Dunnes, in and out they run. There was old Dunne and young Dunne, young Dunne's youngest son. Young Dunne will be the Dunne when old Dunne's done. Now when Mrs. Dunne presented Dunne with her first bouncing son, they named him John Joseph Francis Aloysius, but they called him Sugar Plum. And when the sliced pan loaf went up and children more did come, said Mrs. Dunne to Mr. Dunne, more bread or we'll be done. And there was high Dunne, low Dunne, under Dunne and over Dunne. All the little younger Dunnes, in and out they run. There was old Dunne and young Dunne's youngest son. Young Dunne will be the Dunne when old Dunne's done. Now, so here's a health to the eldest Dunne, likewise to the youngest Dunne. And here's to the youngest son of Dunne, when the eldest Dunne is done. For any chance to be a Dunne is not a vacant one. What's done by Dunne should be well done, so well done, good old Dunne. And there was high Dunne, low Dunne, under Dunne and over Dunne. All the little younger Dunnes, in and out they run. There was old Dunne and young Dunne's youngest son. Young Dunne will be the Dunne when old Dunne's done. Yes, there was high Dunne, low Dunne, under Dunne and over Dunne. All the little younger Dunnes, in and out they run. There was old Dunne and young Dunne's youngest son. Young Dunne will be the Dunne when old Dunne's done. Hey! Ready?
Yeah, ready as I'm good.
Children, go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Oh, I'm gonna center one by one. One for the home in the geodesic dome. Way down, down in Holy Town. Got it?
I did it. I did
Children,
one.
go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 2 by 2. 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes. 1 for the home in the geodesic dome. Way down, down in Holy Town. This keeps going, so you'll get it by the time we
I'll
finish.
get it.
Just catch what you can. Children, go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 3 by 3. 3 for the 3 inner children. 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes. 1 for the home in the geodesic dome. Way down, down in Holy Town.
Did I almost get it now?
Children, go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 4 by 4. 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor. 3 for the 3 inner children. 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes. 1 for the home in the geodesic dome. Way down, down in Holy Town. Children, go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 5 by 5. 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive. 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor. 3 for the 3 in the children. 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes. 1 for the home in the geodesic dome. Way down, down in Holy Town. Children, go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 6 by 6. 6 for the 6 with organic trail mix. 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive. 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor. 3 for the 3 of children. 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes. 1 for the home in the geodesic dome. Way down, down in Holy Town. Children, go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 7 by 7. 7 for the heavenly crystal. 6 for the 6 with organic trail mix. 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive. 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor. 3 for the 3 and the children. 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes. 1 for the home in the geodesic dome. Way down, down in Holy Town. Children, go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 8 by 8. 8 for the 8 who couldn't relate. 7 for the heavenly crystal. 6 for the 6 with the organic trail mix. 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive. 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor. 3 for the 3 inner children, 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes, 1 for the home in the geodesic dome, way down, down in Holy Town. Children go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 9 by 9, 9 for the 9 who were self-defined, 8 for the 8 who couldn't relate, 7 for the heavenly crystal, 6 for the 6 with organic trail mix, 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive, 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor, 3 for the 3 inner children, 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes, 1 for the home in the geodesic dome, way down, down in Holy Town. Children go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 10 by 10, 10 for the 10 who were their own best friend, 9 for the 9 who were self-defined, 8 for the 8 who couldn't relate, 7 for the heavenly crystal, 6 for the 6 with organic trail mix, 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive, 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor, 3 for the 3 and the children, 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes, 1 for the home in the geodesic dome, way down, down in Holy Town.
You had it memorized anyway.
Children go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 11 by 11, 11 for the 11 boys named Kevin, 10 for the 10 with their own best friend, 9 for the 9 who were self-defined, 8 for the 8 who couldn't relate, 7 for the heavenly crystal, 6 for the 6 with the organic trail mix, 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive, 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor, 3 for the 3 and the children, 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes, 1 for the home in the geodesic dome, way down, down in Holy Town. We're almost there. Hang on.
I'm so tired and hot and sweaty. Okay, here we go.
Children go and get centered.
How shall I center?
Well, I'm gonna center 12 by 12, 12 for the 12-step program, 11 for the 11 boys named Kevin, 10 for the 10 who were their own best friend, 9 for the 9 who were self-defined, 8 for the 8 who couldn't relate, 7 for the heavenly crystal, 6 for the 6 with the organic trail mix, 5 for the 5 with the all-wheel drive, 4 for the 4 with the Indian decor, 3 for the 3 and the children, 2 for the 2 pairs of Birkenstock shoes, 1 for the home in the geodesic dome, way down, down in Holy Town.
Oh, may you go off for the rest of your day feeling totally centered. Thank you.
And at peace.
Thank you. And at peace, yes. All right. Thank you for coming. It was great.